Hey y'all, it is me, Jonesy Creates, back again with another video. For the gameplay, guys, I'm just playing some other gameplay because I'm really not enjoying this season that much, and, it's just kind of boring, so I'm just going to put up some old footage. So that's why you're seeing, I think it is the Chapter 4 Season 2 map, but that's besides the point. Today we'll be talking about what should be added in Creative/Uefn, Part 1. I'm making it Part 1 because there's so much crap that needs to be added in Creative that, I just probably can't fit into this list here. So if I decide to make a Part 2, I'll make a Part 2. If it doesn't happen, I don't know. It just depends if the video does well. If I get about 20 likes, I'll make a Part 2. So for whatever reason in Fortnite, Epic just doesn't add certain things into Creative, and sometimes the community really wants them. There's a lot of things that they don't add. There's a couple theories as to why they don't add this kind of stuff. Number one, it's just they're lazy, which is the one that's brought up most of the time, which I don't really believe in too much. Another one is that there's glitches with some props, which is true sometimes. Which is pretty true because sometimes props and stuff will turn purple and do a weird glitch that's been an issue since Chapter 2. If you don't know what it is, it's basically, say a Chapter 2 rock or whatever. You take a rock from Chapter 2, you place it in your map, and it would be purple or whatever. It could be that, or here's my theory, which I think is true. Epic wants to make their experiences more exclusive, more they feel different than every other Creative/Uefn map. So that's why we don't get the all props from Chapter 4 on launch or soon after launch, because they want the map to feel different, They don't want some Jimbo Bob thingy, I don't know, building a better map than them, because then it would kind of take away from what they're trying to promote, which is BR, and BR is their main thing, and they don't want it going away. So that's my theory, my third theory, which I think is most likely the case, because it would explain why we haven't gotten a lot of stuff. But there's some times where Epic just kind of forgets to add stuff. I mean, yeah, it's just, there was a time with Butterburn, where they said Butterburn would be one of the galleries that they add, and that never became a thing, which leads me into my first thing that should be added in Fortnite Creative. Now, the first thing that should be added in Fortnite Creative is Butterburn, all three versions. One of them I say don't add, just add a prop, add the stone Butterburn prop, which would be the fourth one, but there's not really much you can add from that, because we basically have all the galleries from the Coliseum Butterburn. Another one would be Neo Butterburn. Neo Butterburn had a lot of cool pieces that they could add, and it's still in the files. It's all still there, minus the Neo sign, sadly. That one got removed with Chapter 4. The other two Butterburns, one being the Chapter 3 version and the Chapter 2 version. A lot of people don't know that the Chapter 2 version has these gray log cabin walls on the side of it, which I think is the only difference. There could be some more differences with the Chapter 2 Butterburn, but I don't know. But in the other one, it's Chapter 3 Butterburn. It just has all the same walls, but it's a better version of Butterburn. But, that's just Butterburn. That's just the one everyone wants in Creative, but we still haven't gotten for some reason. And all the pieces were removed from the files, so rip in the chat, so they might not even add it at all. Another thing another gallery they should add is Rocky Reels. I used to be in the glitching community. I used to collect a lot of unreleased props, walls, and Rocky Reels are so cool to build with. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, they were in my one BR map called Jonesy Battle Royale Plus, and they were, like, very cool. There was, like, some cool edge pieces. I'll put up some screenshots, and you can see that it was pretty unique. Now, as to why Epic didn't add Rocky Reels, I don't know. There's like a lot of unique pieces on it, and it was just really cool. Another one is Rave Cave, or here's how I think they could add Rave Cave. Now, I wouldn't say add a whole new gallery, but like I would, adding a gallery of Rave Cave pieces would be cool. But what they could do is utilize the decal device. Now, they updated the decal device. I think it was a little while ago before Uefn came out, where they basically just combined all those like VFX that you could put on a wall and show like an arrow. They combined it and made it a decal device, and to my disappointment, they didn't add any of the Rave Cave sprays. Now, Rave Cave had a shit ton of sprays. Like, I remember you couldn't copy half of the stuff in Rave Cave because it would just be a decal. In-game decal, not like on the decal device. But this is how they could add the Rave Cave decals. Just put it on the decal device. I mean, it would be cool because it would have a lot of options, and it would just be cool to mess around with. It's just it's cool if they would add Rave Cave sprays, and it could bring a lot of variety, and you could see a lot of creators using it. And yeah, another one I think they should add is Sleepy Sounds. Sleepy Sounds had a lot of unique pieces, which are now recreatable in UEFN. But I'm talking more for the 1.0 creators, because they could definitely utilize a lot of Sleepy Sounds walls. And there's like some unique pieces in there that are like different than what is it? Slappy. But yeah, I'm gonna stop rambling about galleries because we'll probably have to be sitting here for about 2 hours explaining why some galleries should be added. Now let's talk about devices. Now there's a lot of unreleased devices that Epic never gave us, and they only give to the partner maps. Now, some of them make like total sense as to why they are partnered, like the emo controller, because every time that it's been accidentally unblacklisted, a bunch of these TikTok kids will start scamming and telling you to play their maps with exclusive emotes and rare emotes, and then everyone goes to them. And it's just, yeah, that one makes sense, but I think they could still add it in a way, just limit to only 5 emotes. Like, they could just release it, and you could and make it so you can only have 5 emotes per map, and then have like a limited selection of emotes too. Like, not so people can't type in like, any fucking emote in the game, because that's kind of overpowered, if I'm gonna be honest. But that's how I could see them adding the emo controller. Another one that is kind of dumb that we don't have, is just really dumb we don't have, is the toy spawner. Now, the toy spawner was a basketball spawner that was in, I think it was like that NBA map, I forget. It was also in a hub we had a long time ago, an NBA hub or some shit. And it was basically like it would spawn a basketball, but for whatever reason, Epic just hasn't added it in creative, and they could add like other things like a soccer ball and stuff. Like it can be used for a lot of things. Like if you wanted to make a basketball type game, right, like I forget what game it is, but it's like NBA 2K some shit. I don't know. I'm not really good at remembering some video games, so don't get mad at me in the comments if I said it wrong. And another dev device Epic should add to creative, like fully, is the custom video player IDs. Now, what is custom video player IDs? So a while ago, they were, Llamatrons weren't always released, or I mean, video players, per se. They were called Llamatrons, and for a while, people really wanted them, and then when they finally added them, they gave us only 5 videos, and then they added one Party Royale one later. But there were, like, glitches to get custom videos, and then that was patched. Then later, interestingly, it was unpatched, and me and my buddy decided to get a shit ton of Llamatrons, and I got like a few of my videos on a Llamatron. It's pretty funny, but like here's what I'm trying to understand, right? If we can put custom audio in a Uefn map, why the fuck can we not have custom video players? Like, as of right now, in Uefn, there's like no way to play like a video on screen for a couple seconds. I think there might be a way, but it's complicated. Probably don't understand it yet. But, you know, having the Llamatron and having a custom video player ID. Now, how would they implement the video player ID system? They would have another tab on the creator portal called Video ID, and you would get a map approved for a video ID, basically, and it would give you the video ID after approval, and then you'd be able to type it in on the Llamatron and have a video. Now, what would they do about copyright stuff? Well, just simply like make it a bannable offense for having copyright, or not bannable offense, but just like a strike system, sort of like YouTube or some shit like that. I don't know. And yeah, but how could, you might be asking, how could video player IDs be useful to creators? Well, you can have like a custom video play before your map starts, like explaining how it happens. Like, this is more so for 1.0 creators, because 1.0 creators really don't have access to like audio, custom audio, or any of that. And since, like, you know, UEFN's never coming out on console, I think having a video player ID be a thing would help so many creators, and it would make 1.0 maps just a tiny bit better. And, you know, it could be useful in 2.0 too. You can have like a clip play instead of like a, you know, you could probably already do this with like cinematic and UEFN, but it just would be cool, man, to have a custom video play before. Like, what if you like had like your own animation, like instead of like, it's not with Fortnite characters, but like a drawing animation or something, I don't know, or something like that. And it would just be cool. A lot of creators could benefit from custom video player IDs, and, you know, just be awesome. But there could be also another reason Epic wants to make their partner maps feel more special than every other map. So, I mean, they're probably never going to add it, to be honest. It's probably never going to be added, but let's just hope Epic listens to this video and add some of the stuff on this list. I'll give you guys one bonus thing Epic should add. Shuffle Shrines. Shuffle Shrines, I'm not gonna lie, when I had it unreleased and before it became Save the World props, they worked so well with the modular terrain. Like, I'm not even joking. They worked so well, and we don't even have those we have the similar props in UEFN, but they're not really recreatable in UEFN, which is kind of sad. So I think, honestly, they should add Shuffle Shrines, and also all the temple stuff from this season. I mean, why not? I mean, if you're adding Shuffle Shrines, you should add all the temple stuff too, but Shuffle Shrines is better, not gonna lie. Hashtag add Shuffle Shrines, Epic. Add Shuffle Shrines in the creative mode. It's pretty epic, gamer. Anyways, guys, if you liked this video, please subscribe, and if we hit 20 likes, I'll make a part 2, and because there's way more things Epic could add to creative /UEFN. Anyways, peace out, guys.